Pretty. You guys know what you're looking at there? That is 5-ounce fillets, man. Black Angus, wet aged, 28 days, no fat. God, that's a nice cut of meat, man. They call that one the king of steaks right there. And they are not lying. And they got the bacon beside it. It's going to be a good day. Hey everyone, my name's Mark Gill. This is Mark's on the Grill. We're tired. Yesterday, we did a big marathon day on HSN for like a 24-hour period. We talked to the whole country about these incredible steaks. I got a couple left over, so might as well make a couple for you guys and give you a really neat, quick recipe to do. Trisha's like backing into the Blackstone there. I'm going to tell her right now, it's on. Your butt will catch on fire. There's no doubt. So here, look at that steak close one more time, and I'm going to go make sure the temperature's right. On my Blackstone, we're using that today, and we're going to use our Rec Tech. So listen, I'm going to get into a little bit more about the beef here in a second. What makes it special, what you should look for, all that kind of stuff. But first, let's go ahead and make sure we're on. And Trish has all kinds of people she can say hi to, and I have all kinds of people I can say, because if we can't say hi to people, what's the point? I mean, what's the point of being here, right? Okay, what? Well, hold on. Right. Tech crew. Here you go. All right. Problem solved. Or no, should I get it like right set up?
Yeah, you're good.
It's good. It's all good. All right. Say hi, Trish.
Hi.
That's when you go, hi, Trish.
Hi, Trish. I do.
But I got to do more. See, our video actually hasn't officially started yet. This is just like the warm-up. This is the get into it part. This is waiting for everybody to kind of come on and all of our gizmos work and all of our sounds nice. Because by this time, at least one person's going, we can't hear you. We can't. My phone explodes. So come on in here. Have a nice look at this beef here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap this in a bit of bacon and get this going. Filet mignon, believe it or not, is actually one of the easiest steaks there is to cook. And that's because the fibers are really far apart, really spread out, loose fibers. We'll get into that in a minute. All right? And what makes that kind of cool is that it really accepts the heat very well, permeates the meat very, very, very well. And also, filet mignons have a nice high sidewall, like your best tires. And what that means is when you cook these on the grill, which I like to do, there's no doubt cooking it on the grill is just fine. But the only problem is, unless you want to sit there and, cook the sides, they end up not being as, grilled as the rest. By the way, instead of sticking a toothpick in here, because that's boring, go ahead and take a big skewer, stick that in, it's like a pilot hole. There we go. I'm real handy around the house. Not. There we are. Actually, I have a book, don't I? I have a book called 3001 Handyman Tips, written by yours truly and a ghostwriter who did most of it. So now, cloths. There we go. I can give my hands a bit of a wipe, a little bit of a sanitizer down here. That's fun. All right, so now, a little bit, what? Who are we saying hi to?
Hi to Donald Longknife.
Hello.
Ken Smith from Wisconsin.
Excellent.
Michael Portner from New Carlisle, Ohio.
Nice.
Terry Briggs, Joel Sloan from Wellington, Ohio.
Nice, that's fun.
John Molesworth.
A lot of Ohio in there.
Carl Kirby.
Oh, I can't wait to fly over Ohio. I got a new toy. The Microsoft came out with this flight simulator. You know what it has to do with grilling? Bupkis, nothing. But man, have I been lost in that thing today. I've been going, here, hold on, we're missing the money shots here. Look at this. Ooh, very nice. Salt, pepper, garlic, you guys. Don't mess with a good steak. There's no point in messing with a good steak. Salt, pepper, garlic, be happy. Now, I've also got some really cool, whoa, what the heck am I doing there? I got some really cool herb butter here. It's got some garlic and some chives in, so we're gonna go ahead, pop that in there, make sure we got a nice bubble going on, and we do. So, easiest way to cook a filet, sear it in a pan and pop it in an oven. Now, I tried to drag my oven out here, but I wasn't allowed. So we're gonna use our smoker. If you got a pellet smoker, it's the best thing, man. All right, so let's let that get going. That's pretty, right? Isn't that nice? Here, I should put the green sprouts out back. There you go, there's your money shot. Line that up. That's some pretty stuff, huh? Let's get a like and a follow and a subscribe and mash whatever key you gotta mash for that one. That's nice. I love these little burners, by the way. I really do, they're like 18 bucks. Crazy. You know what's fun with them? When the butane runs out and you're on air, live. That's a good time. You know what else is fun? Listen, the steaks are gonna cook for a minute here, so I might as well tell a story or two. I don't know if you guys know what we do in our full-time world. We're on-air professional demonstrators for a lot of companies on live TV and stuff. And we were on, I don't know if like the HSN brass knows this from the other night. Maybe I shouldn't share this story. No, I shouldn't. Yeah, I should. We're friends. We're close, right? So here's what happened, right? we're getting set up and ready for our show, and we got our wires crossed, and we had all kinds of these frying pans set up. And about 2 minutes before we came on, the host held up her pan on her end, and we discovered we set up the wrong thing. So there we are, 90 seconds before going on live TV, and we discover we have the wrong pan set up. You want to talk panic? How's this look? What did we do? That was something. We pulled it off, though. It was fantastic. It was great. I had a great time. Who was saying hi to?
Bucho Pena.
Okay.
Lori Lazarus.
Excellent.
Daniel Anderson from North Carolina. Dave Diebel from Pittsburgh.
North Carolina. What were we talking about North Carolina?
Always.
Always talking about North. Isn't that a John Denver song? If not, it should be. Listen, you got to get over here, man. Look at this. We got bubble and steak. Come here, man. We need this for the cookbook. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Isn't that fantastic? That's all you're looking to do with the pan part of this, is get that really nice sear. So let's give it on there for just a few more seconds. We got any other stories we can tell? Only been on air for 15 years. There's got to be a few. Who else are we saying hi to?
Sean Savarese from Ocala.
Excellent. We like Ocala. Isn't that where John
Michael.
Travolta is? You got a big plane.
Michael Anthony Corey. Hi, Trish. Sorry.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty.
Felipe.
Felipe, hey, what's everybody doing, man? We always like to know what part of the country you're in. All that kind of fun stuff, so throw that down there. Now, here's the other reason that we're here today. This is going to be kind of fun, okay? One of the things you want to make sure of is that your temperature is going to be right. And you're not going to be able to do that without a thermometer. And on a cut estate like this, they're pricey. You spend a lot of money. They're, it's a top dollar. So you want to make sure that you've got this going right. So here, check this out. We got our hands on a Maverick XR30. I love this thing, man. At the beginning of the summer, we talked to Maverick because we wanted to kind of share one of the most important things that anybody can have out in the barbecue, and that, of course, is a thermometer. And they make the best ones, and so they sent us a bunch of them to talk to you guys about. And this one is very cool for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's a dual probe. So that means on the sending unit, it's got a spot for food and the barbecue. So you can keep an eye on the temperature of your food, and you can keep an eye on the temperature of your barbecue. So if you're smoking, you know that you're not getting out of that range that you need to be in. And for your food, of course, you want to know when it's going to be done. And everything is done from the receiving unit. See that little digital brain there? So you got all kinds of things you can do. You can go between centigrade and Fahrenheit. You've got high and low settings for where you want the barbecue to be. And for us, we've set our food at 130. I want these steaks to be 130 degrees. And what's nice about this kind of two-piece setting here is that this has a sender in it, all right? And that sender is going to send that signal up to 500 feet. So even if you've got a fair size property like we're lucky enough to have here, you can still wander around, do your thing, get your work done, and this thing's going to beep and buzz and throw a fit when it's all time to be done. So let's throw that in here. Now, I'm putting it in the smoker outside. If I was at home, I would, of course, go ahead and put that right in the oven. And I've got that set at about 445 degrees right there. So our steaks are 79 degrees. Look at that. Isn't that fun? So in the meantime, let's go ahead on our Blackstone. There we go. Now this has a belt clip. You can stick it in your pocket or whatever. I'm just going to leave it out here. There we go. Nice stuff. All right. Always oil up your grill. Who we got saying hi to while I put the potatoes on?
Felipe is from San Diego. Dan Finley from Chico, Northern California.
Uh-huh.
Baruch Zahir. Michael Wessinger from Milton, Florida.
From where?
Milton, Florida?
Wilson. I don't know where Wilson is. Where's Wilson, Florida? We're in Florida. I've never been to Wilson.
Milton.
My spoon.
R.
There we
Paul
are.
Talley from South Jersey.
Look at this. Look. Get a look at that. Isn't that nice? Look at that lot of garlic and chives in there, man. That's nice stuff. So let's go ahead and cook our potatoes in this. And we're going to leave just enough to finish that steak off with. A little dab will do you. What else we got in there?
Randy Ray from Moultrie, Georgia.
Excellent.
Vegas Bud.
What's his name?
Vegas Bud.
Bud?
Yeah.
Vegas Bud? It's my Vegas Bud. All right, fair enough. Or is he inviting us to Vegas? Is that his name or an invitation?
Both.
It's both. Excellent. Well, jot that fella down.
Rod Kelly from Waterville, New York.
Hey, hey.
Daniel Gannon from Howdy from Texas.
From where?
Texas.
Who? Where?
Daniel Gannon. Howdy
Gannon.
from Texas.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, you're kind of, eyeing the food and eyeing this and now. We got to watch the heat here. Our phones like to overheat.
Okay.
Very hot right here. Back off a little. You ever do that, guys? You ever have like your iPhone out and you're recording something and it just like you get that temperature thing? Let me tell you something. When that happens in the middle of a live shoot, that's a real hoot. Lots of fun. Uh-oh. We backed into the umbrella. Trish is going down. Because of the gimbal and the steady recovery of our DJI Osmos gimbal there, you barely even knew what happened. I just about saw her bite it.
That was bad.
That was bad.
Almost bad.
Not a good one at all. All right, so get on in here. We got to get closer to the food. I don't even know where you're going. Look at this. This is beautiful. We haven't talked about Blackstone for a while, guys. Flat top grilling is one of the best ways you're going to cook your food. Steaks, hamburgers, veggies, potatoes are fantastic. We parboiled these quite a bit. So I guess we didn't parboil them. We whole boiled them. Parboiling's halfway, right? Right?
Yeah.
That's what all the chefs say. So we full boiled them. And normally, you want to let them get cold in the fridge. Give them like a nice shake in a pot there, and that roughens up the edges. So when you put them back on the grill, you get those little crispy edges. Ask me how much time I had to do that today.
How much time?
None. Right? So I just cooked them. Here they are. And that's good too. We got a few things we're going to add to it. Now, come on in here. When you're doing your potatoes, guys, you know, a lot of things are like, you know, it's all about timing. As soon as you start to see that little crisp there, that's when you know it's probably an okay time to get ready with your onions. So we got a little bit more to go. Let me, while these are getting a nice crisp on them, invite you back here, and let's talk about those steaks for a second, okay? We are nothing if not educational here. That's all there is to it, all right? So if you're a filet mignon person and you've looked into this stuff and you get it, that's great. But for those of you who've never really kind of taken a second to go, why in the world do these people charge me 30, 40, 50 bucks for one of these steaks at a restaurant? Doesn't make any sense, right? There's a few things to look for when you're looking at a filet mignon that's going to justify the price. Now, first things first, here, let me show you how rare these are, okay? You see this? There's the whole animal, right? And right there is the tenderloin. Here's the last time I'm going to tell this joke all week. Kind of like your teenager, it doesn't work very hard. So it's nice and soft, and it just kind of is there. It doesn't toughen up. There's no reason to. But, guys, there's only one of these things, all right? The little part on the end there, when they kind of cut it right there, that's the Chateaubriand. That's why that's expensive. There's only one per animal. When you get down in this end here, that's when you're getting a lot of the T-bones and porterhouses. But when you want a good filet mignon, here's the questions to ask. Is it Black Angus? Has it been aged? And is it center cut? Because center cut means that you get that one or two fillets in the entire animal that are good enough for that cut. And that, like, we got a really good opportunity to talk to the whole country about that over the last few days. And that's what we've got in that pan there that the Maverick thermometer is keeping an eye on at a trusty 102 degrees. Things are moving along swimmingly. See, when we only try and do two dishes, works so good. Trish keeps doing this. Okay, I'm going to move this. She's going to look at the potatoes, and I'm going to move this umbrella she's going to kill us both with. There we go. Look at those potatoes. Now if there's a big gust of wind, we're all going to make it. Who are we saying hi to?
Brett Sizemore.
Hey, Brett.
Roger Boykin from Kenley, North Carolina.
North Carolina again. God, it's like a sign. Go ahead.
Hi, Amy Hills.
Hi, who?
Amy Hills is watching. Robert Woods.
Hey, hey.
Reed Acres, Rob Adams, Jeremy West, Becky Beach from West Virginia.
Very nice. We need we lost Maria. Where'd she go? There we go.
In her pajamas.
Oh, anybody else got teenagers trying to figure out school? That's our week. Holy cow. It's confusing. All right, how are we doing here?
Patrick Floyd from Dallas, Texas.
Let's go ahead and throw some of our onions on. Oh, let's get in here for the food shot. Come on now. Come on now. We need something to edit in later. Oh, isn't that nice? Now, hold on. Stay there. And let's go ahead and get, there we are. Salt, pepper, garlic, man. Just going to run this theme right through. Nothing complicated tonight. There we are. Steak and potatoes. All right? A little bit of bacon. 111 degrees. It's on its way. Oh, my goodness, it's hot. Even when you don't think it's hot, it's hot. It's so hot. I got like 8 more minutes. If I just stand here and whine, will that get us viewers? No? Is there a special channel for that? Whining grill guys? There's got to be. We're already on it, sir.
I can't hear you over your filet mignon.
What's that?
I can't hear you over your filet mignon.
You can't hear me over my filet mignon? You think I have an interesting way of saying that, right? Is that what it is?
No.
Well, how should I say? Filet mignon? What should I do here? Am I saying it right?
Yeah,
Filet mignon?
say it.
You're funny. All right, here we go. I'm losing a potato in the back there. Very nice. This is great.
So, Tony Smith.
Tony Smith. Hello, Tony.
Daniel Lee Simmons.
Hey, hey. Who? Daniel Simmons?
Daniel Lee Simmons.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know Danny.
Do I?
Yeah, well, I've mentioned him before.
He owes me $5.
I love Danny. What? I owe him $5?
I owe him $5. He owes me $5.
Danny. Danny, pay up, buddy. I know where you live, not even close. Danny went and got himself a Blackstone. Yeah, we've been friends for a while, and he was asking me, well, I can't remember which one he got, but I think a Blackstone and a smoker. He's like catching right up, man.
John in Molesworth is cooking wings in Vermont.
Oh, I like wings. I like wings. Oh, man, good stuff. All right, what can we do here? We can clear off my butcher's guide. That was pretty educational. I got my phone hanging out there. Everybody's just waiting for the steak, man. I get it. I get it. Now I'm not gonna put you through the pain of waiting the 15 minutes rest time. I won't do that to you. Here we go. Look at this. You know what? I'll tout this again, you guys. This is really cool. There's a sender. If you joined us late here, thermometers. Crazy important. You got to have them, especially when you're doing a cut of steak that's running you 10, 15, 20 bucks a cut. You don't want to mess it up. Don't even take any chances. It's like training wheels. Why not, right? So what's cool about it is you can set all kinds of alarms, bells, whistles. It's got 2 different probes in it, so you can keep an eye on your barbecue temperature and your food temperature. And I will say this, okay? This is a very advanced thermometer. So if you click on that link down there and have a look at it, do yourself a favor before you dive right into it. Guys, I know you're not good at this. If you got to save it for the morning constitution, I get it. But you got to take that instruction guide and you got to read it. All right, read the instruction guide. This is a lot going on in here. Simple enough to use if you read the instructions. All right, so I'm just saying, guys, take a little bit of time, and this does everything. And it's got that 500-foot range on it. Anywhere I go here, this keeps an eye on it. Man, I'm blabbing away 127 degrees. I know how to fill time. Get back here.
Your sister Vic and Jose are watching.
Oh, I love that. They're safe and happy and doing well in Alabama. Am I right? Alabama? I got that. All right, how are we doing?
Scott Phillips from Bay City, Michigan.
Uh-huh.
Mark Chase
Uh-huh.
from Nevada.
Here we go. It's very exciting. Very exciting. We're almost there.
What are we waiting for?
Huh?
What?
But we need theme music. We'll add that later. I wonder what that's going to cost me. Is it licensed? Beep, 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 beep. There it is. I love it. It's got that. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're picking it up. There's that tone. We set it. All right, so everything's good. The thermometer worked perfect, and those look fantastic. Holy cow. No pun intended. There we go. Yikes. I, of course, don't have the proper gear again, so I'm just going to use a towel. Don't get too close. It's all going to explode. All right, so here we go. That's pretty. That's really nice. We getting a good shot of that? Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Here, I should get out of the way. There we go. She's like, yeah, you're right. Isn't that pretty? Oh, man, let's get a like and a follow and a subscribe and a... What else do they do out there? Do they do special things on Instagram? Is there TikTok? Hold on. TikTok. I don't know what TikTok is. Is there a special dance for a filet? There, I TikToked. Put that together, Scott. All right, come on over here now. Just while that finishes up, and look at this. That is lovely. See that? Isn't that pretty? Okay, so like I said, as soon as you start to see that little crisp on the potatoes, that's when you throw the onions in. That's kind of your timer, in case you've ever wondered when to do that. So I have my bowl right there. Da-da-da.
Gary Dupuy from Minnesota.
Hello.
Jerry
right.
Tanner from Wisconsin.
Excellent.
Benjamin Hall.
Benjamin Hall, we like Benjamin Hall.
David.
Benjamin Hall's been with us since the beginning, man.
David Gatchell from Rising Sun, Maryland.
Cool, he's new. All right, get on back here. We got our potatoes, so bring it on back. We're gonna dizzy them up here. All right, nothing plain around here. Let's go ahead and put some minced garlic in there. And then we got a little thyme, rosemary, and tarragon for fun. And Parmesan cheese. That's the real deal right there, man. That's some nice potatoes. Who are we saying hi to?
John Molesworth wants to know how hot it is.
How hot what is?
The temperature in the...
Uh-oh. That's for the dogs. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. That's really nice. I love that. Isn't that pretty? All right, so we got our potatoes there. And now, let's go ahead. You know what? I'm not going to do it to myself. I know how hot that pan is. And this side of my brain that wants to just kind of, it wants to grab that, but I'm not going to let myself. All right, let's have a look at these fillets, guys. Get on in here. All right, where are you going? What are you looking at?
I'm reading.
I'm reading.
I'm reading.
I love it. All right, so we're going to cut into these guys. This is really, really pretty. I love it. Da, da, da. All right, guys, here we go. King of steaks, filet mignon. We are on the, I would say, medium rare side. Oh, oh yeah, come on. Look at that. Certified and inspected for their intramuscular fat, their marbling. I mean, this is just crazy. These things will just keep going and going and going and going. That's the real deal right there. So do us a favor, guys. Oh, here, Trish wants a little bit closer. We'll get a fresh. Here we go. We in the infomercial world, we take a couple of pictures at the end of it. And we go, this one's for the box. All right, so this one's for the cookbook. Here we go. Oven. I mean, the only thing that makes it look fancy is that little sprig there. Stick one of those and you got her covered. Look at that. I love it. All right. Throw down in the comments there where you're watching from. Give us that like, give us that follow, give us that subscribe. We're going to get the dogs to come in here and clean up. My name's Mark Gill. This is Marks on the Grill. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Look at that. Holy cow, that's nice. And by the way, Maverick, thanks very much for that perfect steak. Look at that. Oh, man, Maverick took care of us good. No guesswork there. Nice.
Oops.